Hey, I wanted to show you guys how to dispose of your unscented wax. So once you have used it and you can no longer smell it, there is a few ways you can dispose of it. So some people like to pour the liquid straight into the bin. The only problem with that is because it's liquefied, it can run under the dish. So if you are going to do that, which I used to do that also, is you need to make sure you use a paper towel to dry it underneath as well, so it doesn't get stuck to the element. Here's some quick and easy tricks that I do. Okay, so here is my mini warmer, Believe in Your Dreams, with red Scentsy wax. I'm not sure which one's in there because I can no longer smell it. So what I do is I pop a few cotton balls, 2 or 3, let's try 2 for now. We pop them in and literally the cotton balls soak up all the Scentsy wax. There's none in there now. This has got like a red shadow. So we're going to pick those out. They harden up pretty quickly. So you can either flick that over or you can pop one more in to get any of the leftover, because you don't want to mix your fragrances and you don't want to pop a new one on top of old ones because then it dilutes our wax. There we go, and then it's ready for a new fragrance. This is my alabaster and this one's got the hard wax in it. It is already set. So what I recommend doing with this one is either using one of your Scentsy wands with a pointy side and a flat spatula, or a plastic knife. If you don't have a plastic knife, a metal knife is okay. And I will show you how we pop it out. Let me pop you down. Hello. So if you've got one of these, you can just scrape around the center. If you do not, use a metal one. Just be super careful with it because you don't want to take off the any of the shine, or you don't want to break it, obviously. So just run it around very gently and it will pop out. Sometimes it breaks up a little bit. It doesn't really matter because you're putting it in the bin anyway. Just make sure you've got it all out, otherwise you're going to mix the fragrances. And voila, you are ready for a new wax. A few of my customers do pop their dish into the freezer. Apparently it minimizes a little bit, so then it's easier to pop out. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't recommend it, only because you've got more chance of dropping it and you don't want to break your dish. So popping 2 to 3 cotton balls in there to soak it up and popping it straight in the bin, or just using a plastic spatula or knife to break it up or pop it out. Like I said earlier, you can just pour it straight into the bin. Just make sure that you have a paper towel available to wipe underneath it, because you don't want it to stick to the element or run down the sides or anything like that. So my best 2 tricks are your cotton ball and your waiting till it hardens to pop it out with a knife.